Good afternoon. Welcome to the ICTY weekly press briefing. My name is Magdalena Spalinska. I'm the spokesperson for Registry and Chambers, and I'm also joined today by Aleksandar Kontic, who is member of the immediate office of the prosecutor. Yesterday, the appeals chamber affirmed the sentence of life imprisonment for Milan Lukic and reduced Judge Pokar and Judge Lu dissenting the sentence for Sredoje Lukic from 30 to 27 years of imprisonment. Both accused were convicted for crimes against humanity and violations of the laws or customs of war committed in the eastern Bosnian town of Visegrad in 1992 and 1993. Another judgment, this time in the trial of Zdravko Tolimir, a former high-ranking officer in the Bosnian Serb army, charged with crimes committed in Srebrenica and Žepa in eastern Bosnia and Herzegovina, will be rendered next Wednesday, the 12th of December at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in courtroom 3. The accreditation procedure for journalists and members of the public wishing to attend the trial chamber judgment opened this morning, and further information can be found on the tribunal's website. Last Friday, President Meron issued a decision denying Dragan Zelenovic's request of early release. Zelenovic, a former Bosnian Serb soldier, was transferred to Belgium on the 27th of February 2008 to serve his 15-year sentence of imprisonment for torture and rape of women and girls from the town of Foča in Bosnia and Herzegovina during 1992. In rendering his decision, the President found that Zelenovic's good behavior during his detention demonstrated some rehabilitation, but that his psychosocial report raised some concerns, including his ambivalent attitude towards his crimes. The full text of the decision is available online. Turning now to the developments in the courtroom in the trial of Radovan Karadzic, witness Goran Sikash is testifying about events in Vogošća, part of Sarajevo, during the war. He is the 36th witness to be called by the defense. This morning, another defense witness, Milan Pejic, who was a doctor in Sarajevo during the war, started and completed his testimony. The chamber ordered Karadzic yesterday to file a revised list of witnesses by Friday, the 14th of December, urging him to make a serious attempt at including only those witnesses who are to give evidence relevant to the charges in the indictment and who are not unnecessarily repetitive. The chamber added that should Karadzic fail to do so, it would consider imposing a limit on the number of witnesses he may call. In the trial of Ratko Mladic, the chamber is currently hearing the testimony of a protected witness, RM019, who is the 53rd witness to be called by the prosecution. His testimony is in closed session. And finally, proceedings in the trial of Goran Hadžić will resume tomorrow at 2:15 in courtroom 2, with the testimony of Tomislav Rukavina, whose testimony deals with the events in the village of Bapska, not far from Ilok in Croatia. And finally, the ICTY President Judge Theodor Meron will present today the tribunal's biannual completion strategy report to the UN Security Council at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, New York time, which will be 9 o'clock in the evening in The Hague. The President will also take this opportunity to brief the Security Council on the progress made by the mechanism for international criminal tribunals, of which he is also President. His address will be followed by that of the Tribunal's prosecutor, Serge Brammertz. The President's and the prosecutor's address will be sent to the media and posted online shortly after the delivery of the speeches. Thank you very much. I'll give the floor to Sasha.
No statement from the office of the prosecutor.
I'll open for questions then. If there are no questions, thank you very much, and see you next week.